Hello and welcome back to It's New. Barry Schwartz here. We got the whole crew again. And tomorrow we'll be missing some, and then the rest of the week we're off. Mordy, what are you covering?
Google Search Console is getting sticky with it. Na.
Good one. How about you, Greg?
Video killed the podcast star? Not really. It actually helps them.
And I'll be covering some SEO related stuff across Google and Bing with some commentary from Crystal. Yada, yada, yada.
So Google Search Console, okay, this is great, by the way. I haven't seen it yet. So maybe it's not live for everybody. Maybe it's just me. They don't like me. But where you go into Google Search Console and you set a filter and you're like, this is the filter I always set. And then you log out, you come back the next day, and you have to reset the same filter you do every single freaking day.
No.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
I just bookmark specific URLs.
Oh, well, it's super. I'm not as smart as you. So it's super annoying. And now Google says that there's going to be sticky Google Search Console. I can speak. Performance report filters reports Barry Schwartz. Google announcing Search Console performance report filters are now sticky, though I don't see them yet. From now on, filters set in one of these three performance reports, search results discovered to Google News, will remain applied when navigating between them. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But when I come back, I don't see it yet.
I see it. I guess Google just doesn't like it. So.
It would be great, by the way, if you actually wasn't just switching the tabs, but forever. The filter just stayed forever.
Right, I guess. Again, you could bookmark stuff.
Oh, I've got it on mine. Yeah, I picked the country India, and then I flipped between a couple of different properties.
And then it came back? Why don't I?
No, it's still there. It's sticky.
You have an extension, Morty? Like maybe some Wix extension, or maybe something
maybe something's going on. I'm gonna try this again.
Anyway, yeah, it's pretty cool to have these sticky things. This is supposedly one of the top feature requests that Google has, so Google actually implemented. Moving on to SEO stuff, we got a few things actually. Bill Hartzer noticed that he published a blog post and Bing indexed it so about 21 hours before it was actually published.
What?
So people complain about Google's dates and timestamps being wrong. So according to Bill, he posted something 10 minutes after he posted the brand new URL. Bing said it was indexed 22 hours ago. Pretty cool.
88 miles per hour.
It's crazy. But no, this
they
stuff happens.
They could read his mind. They knew he was going to publish it.
Must be all this Copilot stuff. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, so Microsoft's Fabrice Canal basically said he'll look into it and let us know. He hasn't let us know yet, but this was posted over the weekend. And yeah, this stuff happens. Google has many issues with timestamps, having the wrong dates, stuff showing stuff that was actually written maybe an hour ago, said it was written 100 years ago. But things happen, so it's okay. And then John Mueller had some things on Reddit. One he said that was it was a question around using noindex versus canonical. Could you use both or not? And basically said, yeah, you technically can use both, but they're really for different purposes. And he basically said, if you want to use the canonical, use it if you want to keep the URL somewhat indexed. If you want to make sure the the URL is completely gone and forgotten, then use the noindex on that instead. But this is a topic we cover 100 times on the Search Engine Roundtable. There's a video, there's more content there. Super interesting to see this topic because it's one of these debates in the SEO world that will never, ever go away.
Right. And I think that, the timestamps on some of these discussions, you've got, something going back to 2021 discussion on some of this. It's a never ending discussion about canonicals. And yeah, hopefully this will shine a little bit of light for the latest people who've joined this canonical discussion.
For sure. And then one more tip from John Mueller, who posted stuff on Reddit again. This was around having a new website you haven't launched yet. Basically said, do not use the generic server or content management system holding pages for those sites. Instead, either make a custom page coming soon. Don't use the generic stuff, or make sure the DNS isn't even actually propagating at all. Because if you do that, it might take Google a little bit longer to actually index that new site because it'll just keep looking for that generic page and so forth. So if you are planning on launching a new site, just maybe keep it bare, or maybe have some type of coming soon page, but don't use the generic stuff that's out there.
First up, if you had some trouble with Google Ads today, it's not you, it's Google. It was down about 3 a.m. And it's back intermittently. It's still a little bit slow and sluggish for me right now, but you should be able to at least get into your accounts, which is always helpful when you're spending money. And one thing I just wanted to share here from a piece from Spotify for podcasters. So no, it's maybe has a little bit of a bias towards there, but they had a survey that went out and they looked at all their the podcast usage and everything on Spotify. And apparently 40% of Spotify users that streamed a new show in 2024 chose a video podcast. I work with a lot of I'd say Gen Z type people. Everybody watches video podcasts all day long. It's crazy. And like it's you go every single desk. Everybody's got their little teeny screen here, but it's no longer just podcasts, it's video podcasts.
What are wrong with these people? Don't they understand the point of a podcast is that you can put on the audio, you're driving, you're at the gym, you're working, and you can do other stuff? That's the whole point of a podcast.
I
You
don't
can still
know.
You can still listen to a video podcast. There's something wrong
Yeah, but
with
like,
it.
why do you care about the video then? Like, it's just like
I
whatever.
don't know. Greg, do you upload the video version to the marketing clock?
Yes.
Spotify?
Do you listen to that? Do you watch the video version or not?
No.
I watch on YouTube actually. I don't watch it on Spotify.
Right. That
There
is
you
true.
go.
You're a YouTube thing for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
here, people. This is. We can get it in podcast form, right? Is this podcast or is this just YouTube?
No, this is on Spotify also.
I can't find it on Spotify.
I only
That's
watch it
weird.
on YouTube. I'm so confused. And I still don't have the filter in the sticky filter in Search Console, so I don't know what the hell's going on.
So it's not
You
its
should
own
talk to-
channel
you
in
should talk to-
Spotify. It's actually on the main Search Engine Roundtable podcast.
Okay.
So that's it.
Also,
Gotcha.
so Mordy, I think you should chat to Daniel Weisberg
I think
about
he
that
hates
particular
me.
issue because I think Daniel Weisberg might be targeting your IP.
I think he hates me. I really do.
You were having an
Blame him.
issue with your Search Console before.
For years, I've had for 2 years, I've had Search Console issues. Like, I think he really doesn't like me.
I'm sure
I don't
we,
blame him,
we
though.
love Daniel, and I'm sure that
No, he's in the right. I think I agree with him.
With regards to the video podcast thing, for that one, that also varies by region. So the report that you shared has a really good chart with some really good visuals and diagrams. And one of the ones that they show is like by regions. We've done some work in the Brazilian market, and apparently like they love video podcasts. Like they're like in Brazil, like it's really, really huge. So they'll call it like a live, like a video cast or something. And they're really, really into it. So it varies by market. And so that's worth thinking about as well.
Wait, so
Nice.
Greg, you see people in, like, your office like watching video podcasts that are working?
Everybody. I thought I was crazy.
I wonder if they like Barry, if you saw your people like watching video podcasts that are working, I would lose
No,
my
it's just
damn
like
mind.
you have multiple screens, so there'd be like
Yeah,
3 screens
they
on one
do.
of them.
Oh, okay.
Corner.
They do. They have like a little screen, something like watching something. It might be whatever, a tutorial or something, or it might be some type of like YouTube video. I don't know. But generally, if they're getting their work done, I don't really care. So,
Yeah.
any event, some of us are back tomorrow. Have a great day and have a great week. Bye bye.
Bye.